So some of the coolest plants that you bring in have to be the maples. They're definitely some of my favorite. Lots of different colors, textures. Tell me a little bit about them.
Each one is completely different. People generalize a lot of time, and it's kind of like food you like or you don't like. You could say, well, I hate mustard. Well, what kind of mustard do you hate? There's sweet mustard and there's hot mustard. Same goes with the plants. They have their different characteristics, and the important thing is to know what you're buying.
Any advice for maples or for people that have maples sometimes when they're established?
People get shocked when I say this, but they do need to be pruned. Some people choose not to. They want them to get really heavy and look like Cousin It, and to me then the stem structure doesn't show the best. You look better after a haircut most of the time, but you don't want it to look like you just got a haircut. You just want to look your best. So a lot of times just removing some of the damaged branches or conflicting branches so that you enhance the shape. And it also helps for prevention from winter storms, breaking branches and that sort of thing. Now, the Crimson Queens are probably one of the most popular cut leaf maples. This one has a little bit of a height to it. It was a little bit taller graft versus we've got a couple of them around. This one over here, which is much lower to the ground, shorter graft. Depending on your situation and where you want to put it, you might want to go one way or the other. We have the upright coral bark maple with the red stems. These red stems show in the wintertime against the background really nicely. When they leaf out, you don't appreciate the stems quite as much, but it's nice to have a four-season plant. Another one that I've been eyeing for a couple years but wasn't able to get is called Pacific Fire. It's right over here. It has similar red stems. The habit of the plant is a little bit different. It's a little bit shorter and stockier. It's going to have a little bit different leaf, but the bark is still a really nice attribute. This one is just starting to unfurl its leaves, and I can't wait to see it in another few days when it leaves out.
This is probably going to make the camera blow up, but what is your favorite maple?
Autumn Moon.
Why?
Because I was lucky enough to get some this year after not being able to get any for a few years. Mm-hmm. They're upright. They change color through the seasons. They don't take up a lot of space. And they're really nice contrast to other plant material. Doesn't mean you can't have another one with it. That's what I have at home. When you invest in a Japanese maple, and they are not inexpensive. I mean, we've got them anywhere from a little over $100 up over $500. It's better to have a site in mind and say which maple will fit this best than to say, oh, I love this maple, where can I put it? Sometimes the ones with the lighter leaves do not tolerate the full sun as well, rule of thumb. They are all rated at full to part sun. Depending on your climate, if you're up on a hill and blazing hot western sun, your maple would probably rather have a little bit of shade in the afternoon, but they're versatile. They'll tolerate a lot of different conditions. I hope you liked the Japanese maples that you saw today. We didn't show you everything that's here, but the selection is really good right now. If you're looking for a special type of plant or a plant for someone special, give us a call and we'll help you out.